Wednesday, January 15th, 2025, halfway through the month already. It's Wednesday, Bible study day. I did my homework because I did one day at a time. That really works, actually. So I am going to put the stickers I got yesterday, I'm going to put them in the little library. Why don't you come walk with me? It's another very sunny day, and I can't see a darn thing on the screen on the phone, but I am walking here to the library. Look at this. Okay, we're going to put them maybe just here, or maybe rearrange. See, this is what Frank puts in here, baseball cards, and he also does these little action figures. He paints them up, you know. So I think I'll put it here. Got all the books. All right. I have all the different languages that say, you are beautiful. What are my plans today, you may be wondering? Maybe not. I decided, RJ is back from her trip. She's back where she should be, up there in Idaho. And I'm going to send her a package today. Some of the things she left behind that she wants. And so I'll be going to the post office. I will be going to Bible study. That's about it. Another video diary. Yes, another one. 3 days in a row. It's called Creating and Hoping I'm getting better at this thing. I've been practicing 1.5 years now, so I think I've evolved a little bit, but I must keep going. I just must. It's this thing within me that wants to keep going. I still cannot find the battery charger to charge the battery for my DSLR camera to do the self-portrait. I have even double looked in places, but I haven't looked in other places. And actually, I was wondering if I may have left it inside the coach, because I used to hang out a lot in the coach. And so I am going to look there. Who knows, who knows? Like sometimes I just leave things places and I forget. So I'm going to look there. I'm whispering because Man Cub is home again today. He has the weird hours. And no crock pot meat today, because I did that for 4 or 5 days in a row. So we need something different. And yeah, okay. So as a rundown, I'll be looking for the battery charger, going to the post office, Bible study. I keep thinking, what else could I do? This is beautiful Ava. Remember I spoke about her in yesterday's video, if you watched that? It's Rhonda and Eric's daughter, and it's hard to have the words, but I like to honor her, and she has a picture in the studio, and yeah, it's nice to just honor her. That's all I have to say. And when we see the white butterflies and we hear the song, "You Belong to the Wildflowers," we think of Ava. I wanted to honor her again today and show you who I was talking about. Before I leave, I wanted to talk about a couple of things. I just showed you Ava, and she is missed dearly, and she had so much ahead of her. And it brought me to a couple of things, because this week I received news from 2 friends. One friend lost their father this week, and one friend lost their mother. And if you think about it, gosh, what an interesting and not so great way to start a new year, with loss and sadness and things like that. And then I think it's because I just have and I hope we are all like this, we all have empathetic hearts for people. You never know what people are going through. I was talking to my mom on the phone the other day, and that's what she said. She's like, you You never know what somebody's going through. And I've heard that before, and it's so true. I mean, we've gone to like this diner, and there's kind of a grouchy person that works there, and and I think, man, I wonder if they're going through something. Because you just don't know. And then you get upset because they're being grouchy or rude or what have you, but we don't know what's going on. And it's so hard for me to watch the news right now with all the devastation of the fires here around me. And we were of a safe distance from those fires, but to think about the people that have lost everything and some lives lost, and then I think about all the bad things. Oh my gosh, I'm turning doom and gloom. But I remember we visited Missouri years back after they had some really terrible tornado, and Motorcycle Man and I drove through Joplin, and we couldn't believe the devastation, and it looked like a war zone, and the houses, some of them were just split in half, and you could still see it was like a dollhouse, and these were people's homes. And I think about, I really honor and cherish, old things, and those old houses will not be built the same. Those houses that were built in the 1900s, they're never going to be the same. Or the houses that burnt down here in California, some of them were original bungalows from back in the day, and it's never going to be the same. And those things really affect me. I just hear where I live, you drive around, I grew up here, and you'd be like, oh, that used to be a Kmart on the corner, and golf course over here, and a Blockbuster here. And you remember riding my bike to go check out videos at the Blockbuster, and maybe drive through the Jack in the Box and get a taco with my bike. Not the drive-through, but park your bike, go in, and you just start thinking about how things used to be, and how things just keep changing all around us, and every shopping center that we were used to, most of them, it seems, are being knocked down so that they can build condominiums and houses, and that means more people and more traffic, and things aren't looking the same. And we have a center down here, and it has the best Marshalls. I tell you, I love that Marshalls, and Gondola Pizza that was there since the 70s, and a really good Chinese restaurant and a Mediterranean place. And you know what? They're talking about mowing that down so they can build more houses. I'm like, you guys, we have all these houses, and you know what's happening? They don't care about the little shops anymore, because you just go online and buy things. You just, get everything online. Well, I like to try on my clothes, and I like to sit on a piece of furniture, and I like to touch things, and I like to buy things from little shops, especially people that are working hard to make a living, and all that's going away. And all the bookstores, my first job was a bookstore. And I don't read much, to be honest. I don't have the attention span for it. That sounds so crazy, but I will often just read the same line over and over and then just get frustrated. And they do have audiobooks, which has been helpful, but I had to cancel that subscription because I don't have a job. They do have the library ones, though. I know that. I got to look into the library audiobooks. However, I love books, even though I'm not a big reader. That sounds so weird, doesn't it? But I love the smell of books. I love to be surrounded in books. And you know what? They started taking bookstores out. All the bookstores started leaving, and especially the really cool independent ones. They're so rare to find. Like maybe in the city they'll keep some, but then you got to drive to the city. And okay, is this my day of complaining and just talking about things? I don't know. But full circle, go back around. You never know what people are going through. So I think it's best to smile at strangers when you can, and to genuine smiles. That was a weird one. And open doors for people. And if the person behind you in line has like two things and you have a cart, just let them go in front of you, and push your carts in when you finish shopping. Put them in the cart thing. What are some more simple things? Just things like that. And, and you do things like that, and you have good interactions with people. I haven't had a bad interaction with someone I've smiled with. They usually smile back, and then you're like, that feels so good. So keep that in mind. I'm trying to keep that in mind, that just show the love, show the compassion, show the humanity. We need more of that. I feel like there's so much bashing in the world, so much bashing of like people, and like, oh, you believe in this, and oh, I can't talk to you anymore because you don't believe like I believe. It could be to your spiritual practices, or don't even talk about political stuff, because that's really crazy. All right, I just better go to Bible study, but it's just bubbling in my mind. I wanted to get it off my chest. How do you feel about these things? How do you feel about these things? If you're watching my channel, actually, I believe you are like me, and that's why you watch my channel, because we are like each other. I remember one time when I started this channel, Motorcycle Man said, well, be patient, because it's going to be a while before you get all those subs, because you're not drama, and people love drama, and people love, drama, and you're not drama. And so your channel is not going to take off like some other channels. It's just not crazy enough. So that may be true, but what this channel is about is sharing joy and life. And I hope that you can see that what is most important is the people around us, and life, and spending time with people. Things like that. I think a lot of us know that, but a lot of us still like drama. Something about the drama. So I'll catch you in a little while. I'm going to probably be late for Bible study. That's okay. The day is getting away from me. I have accomplished the things. I went to Bible study. I went to the post office, and then I was hungry for In-N-Out. And hold on a minute. See, In-N-Out. And some of you, like from Canada, or maybe even other parts of the country. I remember one time I was talking about In-N-Out, and they're like, what is In-N-Out? Is that a grocery store? So I'll just tell you, it's a burger joint that is mostly in California, but it is spreading to other states. I think Texas, Arizona, Nevada. I don't know where else, maybe Washington. I really don't know. We'll just do this because I have things to do, like look for that battery charger. I'm gonna wait, maybe you want to see what I'm going to conquer. Let me just show you what I'm going to conquer. This is the one thing I didn't simplify last year. Let me show you. This is the one place I never got to simplifying. All right. Could it be in here? I don't know. A lot of it's got photos. So, I can't get rid of the photos. But, I think I'm going to conquer this. And if I can't find the battery charger here, it might be in the coach. I will for sure let you know. All right, I'm gonna wrap it up. Gonna do a little dance. You see the wreath over there? Still got the Christmas wreath. It's not dead yet. Thanks, Mom. I love the wreath. It smells good. Will not get rid of it until it shrivels up and dries up and it's, looking bad. But it still looks good. Can you believe it? It's halfway through January. I got this, I think, well before December, or maybe beginning of December. Still alive and kicking. See you when I see ya.